It's cold, isn't it? It's bloody freezing, isn't it? Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard the good ship Freezing Code. Right, today my mates are in, William and Josephine.
Good
Brian
evening.
was in.
Hello, everybody.
He's just this minute had a power cut. That's why I'm a bit
Right.
late, as I was waiting
He's
for him
in
to
the
come in.
dark.
He's in the dark. So if he comes back, he'll let the chat know, and William or Joe will tell me I'll let him back in.
Yep.
Pete can't be
Get
with
him
us
in.
tonight because he's out gallivanting, I think. So there we are. So what are we doing today then? Hashtag week, isn't it?
Hashtag week.
A small bowl. So with a Christmas theme. I don't know if we're going to get a Christmas theme. Oh, hang on, let's bend over it. Wait. Get a Christmas theme, but we got a little 8-inch piece of oak on the lathe there. And it's 2 inches in thickness, or well, it's just under 1 3/4 inches, and it's 45 mil. So, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to carry on the theme of last week. I'm going to blast both sides this time. See what happens.
Blasted
Just
with
for a
pain.
laugh. I got into this blasting. I'm going to practice with this blasting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, not quickly, I'm going to gently, it's a bit out, as you will see when I spin it, turn it down to the right diameter, around, and then, whilst Joe reads out the chat, we'll take it from there. Whether I put a mortise or a tenon in, I'll see. But
Put us in the background then, Mr. Bray.
I'm just setting this up for me. Right, that's that. And say goodbye to these. Where are we? Here we are.
Get rid.
Get
Gone.
rid of us, yeah.
Right, so I'll grab myself a 3/8 bow gouge and see what we can get out of this. Probably not very fast, actually, but there we go. It's a bit out, but there we are.
Just a
Okay,
little.
Just a
I'll
bit.
just take this down to round, and then we'll think again while Joe reads out the chat.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome. So, at the top of the chat, we have Grandma Rooftube. We've got Michelle Oosby,
Hi, Michelle.
Royce the Boy, Mike Hugh Ilminster, Colin Izzard, Rob from Kingsborough Abrasive UK. We've got Brian at Howard Turning. That might be the way forward.
Well, he came in earlier, didn't he? So he put it in there quite a while back.
Okay.
He's currently on a power cut. He put it in there quite a while back.
He's looking
Yeah,
for a
but I
pound for
thought
the
I'd say
meter.
hello from him. We've got Barry Chitty, Karsten Pedersen, Wayne the Wood Turner, Colin at Turn Links, Susie Swiss Wood Turner, Doug Bennett, Malcolm Douglas, Dave from Wooden Burl, Alex the Wurzel at the Wood Butcher, Terry Bartlett. Keep them going down. Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks. Wivey Woodshed, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew.
Roger Kent. Vinnie Charlton. Rob Copperell Wood Turning. Mark at Turn Again Crafts. Martin Dickinson. James Crawford. Lucy Bundy Rowe. Rob the Professor. John M. Harvey Klein.
Bit faster now.
Ruby Clare. And I'm hoping I've got everybody. I'm sorry if I've missed you off.
Welcome
Let
along,
me
everybody.
know if that's the case. Over to William.
Oh, God bless you.
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just shape this a bit. Nice piece of dry oak.
It looks very dry anyway, doesn't it?
It's only going to be a shallow bowl, but it needs to be shallow because I'm going to blast it, as I said, so it won't centrifugal out if it's too deep. Well, it will, just at the edges. But we'll have a go, eh? See what it looks like.
Philip J's in.
Hey, Philip.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Nice to see you here. A bit more speed out of it now. Right, that's it. What we're going to get now? 1800 revs now.
Oh, that's fast.
Plenty enough. Wow. I think I might put a tenon on this, looking at it.
Okay.
I was just going to ask, are you going for a mortise or a tenon?
You what, William?
I was just going to ask, were you going for a mortise or a tenon?
Yeah, I was going to
put a shallow piece.
Yeah, I was going to put a mortise in it, but I'll probably put a tenon on it now. Got enough room.
What determines whether you're going to put a mortise or a tenon on?
The outside shape, really. If I can't get a decent enough shape this way because I put a tenon on it, I'll take too much away, so you won't get any depth. Then you put a mortise in it to keep that extra 3 or 4 mil. But I think I'll get a good enough shape with this.
Scott Targ is in.
Ah.
That's a new name, is it?
Well, thank you, everybody, as I say, for coming. I hope you enjoy it. It's really cold here today in my workshop, so do as best we can. I'll soon warm up, though.
Yeah, Rob the Professor says diesel heater came today, so we'll be back on delayed next week. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Rob.
the diesel heater is on at the moment. I must admit, it's on full blast at the moment. But it is 15 degrees. So it's not freezing now. It was when I put it on at 4 o'clock.
It's a great little heater.
Right, we're nearly there with the shape, I think. Yeah.
Andy, Door 60's in.
Hi, Andy.
Good evening.
Just a little bit there. Let's have a look at that. Bink. There we are. Cooking on gas, eh?
Nice.
I've just guessed the tenon, but I will measure it now. Can't remember what it needed to be. Right, I'm going to have to take it off. But that won't matter. I'll take it off. I'll use these O'Donnell jaws. Keep it on there. That way I can use this chuck all evening. What are we? Expanded, so we got to go that way. Goes back on there. So the tenon I need is
57
millimeters, 35 millimeters. Back.
Smaller ones.
$35 mil. Still going right? Yeah, still looking good. Right, let's get myself a set of dividers. 35 mil. There we are. You all know how to do this, so I don't need to explain it, do I? But, or do I? If you're using dividers to do the whole thing, if you're going from the middle out, so 17.5 mil, and you just stick it in the middle and there you go. But if you're using dividers, only let the left hand wing point touch, keep the right hand point away, and marry the two up. So if you go way off course, I can go there. As you
Just
can
change camera
see.
there, Terry. Just
Oh, sorry.
so we can see.
If you can see, if you're way off course, look, that's not 35 mil, is it? So we move out a bit to the next one, and we'll find that is. So there we are. There's our tenon.
Okay.
So if I take it down to that, we should be pretty okay.
Norman
So-
Greenwell has joined us.
Just mark the center as well, Terry.
Yeah, that should get me penicil. Just mark the center.
For
Always
removal
handy to mark
later.
the center for later when I want to put it on the jam chuck. Right, so that's what I want. So I can take that down with a part and beating part into here, look. Easy enough. Don't mess about. Get you a nice square edge. And that's probably a bit small. A tiny bit deeper. Extra 0.5 millimeter. And I will put a slight dovetail on it, so I won't be able to use that for that. I'll have to use a skew chisel. I forgot these are dovetail jaws I got on this O'Donnell jaws. So a tiny little dovetail in there.
Alex the Woodbutcher says, "Don't trust myself to use that method anymore. I bent a pair of dividers."
Yeah, you get the right hand touch, bang, that's it, they're done. Oh, it's lucky you just bent them. Sometimes they fly out of your hand so far, so fast that you think, oh no, shouldn't have done that. Yeah. Right, okay. So I'll
Enchanted Wood Designs is in.
finish off the bottom of that, and then I shall give it a blast with my gun.
And I can't
Better
remember
use
your
that.
first name. Sorry.
I can't either.
Put a little tiny depression in there, just enough for when it's finished. It will sit nicely. Right, I'll sand that up, and we can debate on what we're going to do, what I'm going to use. First of all, I'm going to find some sandpaper. What's that? And a pair of scissors, of course. Because as you know, I don't sit down for 3 hours lasering sandpaper. I can't be bothered. So I cut them as I use them. Oh, I could cut them with scissors, I suppose, beforehand, can I?
Yeah.
Save you a lot of waiting, but
Whatever
you
works
say-
for you.
then you would say that live didn't last very long. So if you're happy to watch paint dry, you're happy to wait for me to do this. That's that one done.
Benjamin's joined us. Good evening, Ben.
Let's get some of this in.
Enchanted Wood Design says, "Don't forget to key in the chuck and hit power." I did yesterday. Hadn't did it
Yeah,
in
you shouldn't
ages.
do that. That's pretty
It flew.
pretty dangerous.
Yeah, just a bit.
When I was younger, a lot younger, an apprentice, engineering apprentice, friend of mine, we used to work on lathes about 8 foot long. And a friend of mine left the chuck key in, and when we're talking chuck key on a 4-jaw independent adjustable chuck, the chuck key is about 2 foot across, the handle, and about 1 foot long, inch steel. He left it in there, and it was all set on about 1,000 revolutions. Hit the button, and it killed him outright.
Holy moly!
Less
I
than
didn't
1
think
second.
you were going
Bang.
there with it.
Yeah, nothing left of him. Nothing left of his head anyway. So don't do it. Just a little mark there I can't seem to get rid of, so I'll mark it a bit more there.
Mark the gentleman wood turner is in. Good evening, Mark.
Evening, Mark. Ben says I've had a massive clean out of all my wood turn pieces. Only kept the stuff I think I can sell.
Yeah, we all could do that, Ben. I have boxes and boxes of stuff.
What to sell? Yeah.
No, stuff I've gathered up over the couple of years I'm turning.
There's one grit. What's next? 20. Yeah, fortunate. Well, I say fortunately, I don't sell anything, so it doesn't really matter to me. I know plenty of you do. It's this time of year. It's lovely because everybody wants their
Yeah.
Christmassy things.
Yeah.
It's just a struggle the rest of the year, and I sometimes think to myself, is it worth it? You know. I suppose it is.
I suppose you've got to pick and choose where you want to go.
Yeah, I'm too busy to do anything really, to be honest.
I'm happy just to be able to fund my hobby.
Too busy to, doing my own
Yeah.
other things, many other things. I ain't got time to do it. So I've got time to set it up. What was that? 180. Find that now. There. Also be with you in a sec.
Eddie Elliott Woodcrafts is in. Good evening, Eddie.
Good evening, Eddie.
Hello, Eddie.
Sorry, Joe, beat you to it.
Nice
You did.
setup you had on your last craft fair, I see. All looking good. Hope you did well. $240. Next. Saw that. There it is. And we'll be done for sand in the first one.
Brian Altanero de Madeira's in. Good
Ah,
evening,
hello,
Brian.
Brian.
Hey. Good evening, Brian. Welcome along, buddy.
There's Spain code. 3's here, mate.
A little bit warmer
Really
than
is.
here, won't it?
Lovely. Low oak.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful wood.
However, I'm painting this, so it doesn't really matter, does it, today? Turn the old wind farm off. Right. So, what are we doing now? Sanding sealer. Bit of cloth. We're going to sand and seal this. There we are.
Have you
It's a good job.
pre-thinned that?
Eh? Yeah, I do.
You did
I
that,
put
yeah.
it. I put it 60-40 normally. Just 60% sealer, 40%
Tinner.
thinners. Yeah, it soaks in. I mean, I know Terry of Chestnut says you don't need to, and you don't. I mean, to be honest, but it doesn't soak in enough. And if you take too much off, then you'd rub a sanding sealer off the wood.
Right.
So I do thin it.
I always tin at 50-50.
Yeah. Well, I say 60-40. I got a jar and I
Yes.
just fill it up 60%. To
A
my
dash of
eye.
this and a dash of that.
Yeah, fill it up, do that, and you think, oh, there we go, that'll do. I might need another coat. I don't want the.
Ian Leach is in. Good
I might
evening,
need,
Ian.
put another coat
Hi,
on it.
Ian.
I don't want the paint to soak in too far.
Yeah, give it another coat. So
Yeah, you have to end up giving it 8 coats of paint. Right, let's give it a bit
Harry's
more.
Wood
Then.
Creations is in. Good evening,
Hi,
Hi,
Barry.
Barry.
Nothing better to do on a Sunday night, eh? Oh, I know you're coming in because you love me. That's what it is. Shut your mouth, Joe. Nobody said you could speak.
Pete is in.
No.
Hey, Pete.
Hello, P.
Hi, Pete.
Morning, all.
We're missing Brian at the moment. He's had a power cut. He may or may not come back. I don't know how long the last one lasted. Quite a while, didn't it?
I think he stuck a thing in the group chat there. He might be out till 10 o'clock.
Oh, right, okay. If you want to come in, Pete, you know where it is, the button. You got the button? I could do having the pee taken out of me. These two people in now are too nice, Pete. There we are. Yeah. Dry. Done. Ready. Right. So, first of all, I'm going to paint it black. Black. And I found an old tin of varnish, Parkside varnish marked black. So I'm not going to use my Hampshire Sheen varnish, professional varnish on this at the moment. I'm going to use the cheap one. If it doesn't work, or if it turns out rubbish, I'll give
Is
it
it
a spray
fast
with
drying, Terry, is it?
I'm think well, it should be. It's like varnish in it. Varnish is quite quick. It with actually I'm going to clean this lathe, and it's so much dust here. Give it a little blow off.
It says 66 watching and only 18 thumbs up.
Oh, not good enough. Well, none of them like it.
56
Yeah,
thumbs up there.
they're leaving it for later, aren't they? And I'll bet somebody like Terry Bartlett says is rubbish on TV, so he'd watch anything. I know him.
He just said, "Of course we love you, Terry." This is much
Yeah.
better than the crap on
Yeah,
the TV.
I knew he'd say that. He always does. Right. Do I need to cover my lathe?
Ah,
Suppose
yeah,
I better.
please.
I better get my get my piece of equipment out. No joke. For those of you who haven't seen this before, you may not have. This is my equipment. Made this last week. That goes there, up against that. And this goes there. Too far in. Pull it out a bit.
Come on, Pete.
Yeah, look at that. Through there, isn't it?
Perfection.
Perfection. Just in case I get a little bit in the wood below, I got a little bit of stick there as well. There. That's it. Bring me controller over this side. That's it. Bit of more shake. I had the wit this time to warm this can up. In fact, I warmed the professional one up as well in case this is rubbish.
Right.
Doing it before I came in. There we are. Give it a bit of a spray, see what happens. Oh, turn that light on, Jimmy. Give it a bit of light. I won't do it in one cut. Do it in several. Bit of the old air gun. You can see this is a bit cheap because one coat and it's still brown, really.
Right.
Still fairly brown. But it'll be.
That's not too bad.
No, it'll be okay. Mine is dark timber. Bit tacky as well, still.
Yeah, sometimes the cheaper ones don't dry off
Yeah.
as quick.
Bit more air gun on it. I don't want to get it too warm because it will bubble. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. While it's drying a minute, I'll just turn it on to that. I'll take the lid off the better one.
Is it more inclined to bubble if it's cheaper?
Yeah.
A cheaper brand as well.
You see, this is Parkside from, I think it was Lidell's. Parkside from Lidell's. £1 a can. Professional black lacquer from Hampshire Sheen. $11.50 a can. It is that much better though. So why is that vibrating like that? Something's rattling, like it's off center. There. So I'll warm this up as well. Give us another good shake. It'll probably react with this one now. Bubble everywhere. But we'll soon see. What's the difference on this? Leave that to dry. I'll bet it's reacted against the other one.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think it has. It's dry enough, but I think it's reacted against the other one underneath. Not to worry, we have a way of getting over that.
Or sand it back.
I'll sand it back slightly. Oh, Yorkshire grit it back actually. Give you a chance to sing, Joe. Terry Bartlett's in tonight, isn't he? So I know what he's like.
Okay.
He likes to swoon, doesn't he, when you... Right, coat number 2 of this.
Alan Gibb is in. Hi, Alan.
Evening, Alan.
So I'll put it on anyway, and then I'll sand it back. And yes, you lot, you are sitting watching paint dry. But there we are.
Literally.
Life's a bitch.
That'll flash off quick.
Da, 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 da.
Probably should have started with the Hampshire Sheen one.
Should have. Yes, reacted. Look.
Oh, no. No, off it may come.
Not good.
No.
It's all reacted. Oh well. I'll let it dry right off and then I'll sand it back. Dagnabbit! Just for dry it now, I guess, isn't it? It doesn't matter if it bubbles in.
Yeah, I think that stuff was £1 for a reason.
Yeah, they reacted to it against each other. Perhaps I should have stuck with just a cheap one all the time, but it would, it wasn't as good. I could tell right away the quality was absolute rubbish. Although it's just looking quite good, all bubbled and burnt like that.
Leave it. Leave it as it is.
Hey, purposely getting it to bubble might be a good idea.
Textured paint.
Yeah.
Textured paint. Look at that.
Something different.
I mean, that is really bubbling.
No, Ben.
What's he saying now?
Says Joe singing will soon take it off. It's more toxic than varnish remover. Oh,
no, it's
Ben.
not that good. It's not that good, so it's going to have to come off. it's going to have to come off. Although that does look quite different. Stanley box up there, that looks a bit different, isn't it?
It does.
Don't look that good here, June. Not that good here. So.
Is it not?
No. No.
Oh, well.
It's
No, you may get
not
it
good
off.
at all. Right. Stick a bit of 240 on, maybe. I'll do it. What's that there? Stick me 240 on there and see if that pulls off the rubbish. Oh, turn it down a bit.
So gum your paper up very quick.
Yeah, it's clogging up quickly, but just knock all the bits off and then I'll get some new stuff. Just the ones I had before.
Robert Botwood is in. Good evening, all. Just finished
All
unloading
right.
from an Xmas fair. Hope you're doing well, Robert.
Good evening, Robert.
If this don't do it, I'll just tear it. I'll take it off with a chisel. But then I've got to prepare it all again. Don't do that. Takes too long. Makes the live last too long. People get bored, won't they?
Watching paint dry.
Yeah.
I'll come off again.
Just a little.
I thought, should I do colour? Should I do? But then Steve went and said he suggested. Well, he didn't suggest. He couldn't work out what we wanted to do for hashtag week. So I said something Christmassy. And then we decided, the pair of us, on a bowl. So.
Well, Colin said, Turnlink says, we watched Steve paint dry earlier.
Yeah.
So look at that. That'll do it, won't it?
That's coming good.
Back to word, that's right. Right, try that again. This time, we'll do a little bit different. We'll use the proper stuff this time. The professional stuff.
Amateur of the Sheens.
Amateur stuffs. And we'll do it so that... Where's it gone? Down there. Glow slacker. Turn down a bit. Actually, I might stop it and put it on like this. See if... Put it on like that. Right, let's turn the nozzle around. Nozzle's upside down as well.
I've used the Aldi lacquer,
Yeah.
the clear lacquer on a piece, and it took it nearly 2
Hours.
days to dry.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly
that's it.
2 days. It was horrible stuff.
All right, just turn the nozzle vertical so it's easier to spray across then. Yeah. Huh.
Robert Botwood has a question. He says, what is the hashtag project?
Hashtag is a sweet bowl, no bigger than 8 inches, with a Christmas theme.
You can bling it up whatever way you like.
Yeah. So it's a sweet bowl, no bigger than 8 inches, with a Christmassy theme. If you can work something out of that, but I'm just playing about because I am going to practice what I did last week. Explosions. Well, explosions, blast. A blast of colour.
Blast of colour.
So I'll show you in a minute what I got in mind, and you can tell me if you've A, seen it done before, or B, would like to see it done again, or they don't work. I've got Joe Sonia's as well for the inside. Right, let's just give that a gentle warm up before I give it another coat. You know it's sealed now anyway, don't we? So. But it is cold in the workshop at the moment. It's not warm. So.
Yeah,
Martin's asking, is it still reacting, Terry?
the painties.
No, it looks okay. There's a little tiny bit there, but that'll come off. That can rub out if I. Although with the colour on it, it probably won't make much difference. I'll need another coat or two because I got.
Benjamin says, "Who is a sweet bowl smaller than 8 inches?" Wouldn't last long in my house anyway, Ben.
We don't eat many sweets, then. It's mainly for the kids, you see. I do it for the grandchildren. I'll fill the sweet bowl up, but there won't be that many in there, so they won't be able to stuff themselves. That's the answer. If it was too full, they'd just gorge, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
Right.
it would.
See what that's like. Still a bit damp, I can see that.
Yeah, whatever way you sprayed that, the flow coming from the can didn't look right.
No. So straight across there now. Straight without going on it. I'm not going to go on the bowl yet. It's still wet. That's all right.
Yeah, go that way. Yeah.
That's it.
Joe Garofalo's in.
Hey, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Is that the red nozzle you use, Terry? Yeah.
The what?
Is it the red nozzle you use?
No, it's a yellow nozzle.
Oh, it's the yellow. Yeah.
On Martins, you can turn them to go flat or straight. You know, upright or horizontal. Oh, I mean, it's good lacquer, no doubt. But this time of year, I suppose it's not warm in the workshop, and I don't want to get it too warm here because it'll end up overeating it, and crackling. I'll get it tacky and take another coat. I'm going to paint it anyway, so. Fine. Leave it in, it doesn't matter, does it? Right. Not for demo. Alright, here we go with the next one. Turn that off. Alright. That'll do. More warm. Don't turn it too fast.
It'll all fly off.
Just a centrifuge that as well. That would be even worse. Probably over 100 revs, isn't it? Yeah, it should be on about 80. 120 at the moment. Let's turn it down a bit more. Better.
I'd probably put cracking nuts in the bowl.
Then you need 2 bowls, Joe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Well, they're in the shells. They do take up a lot of room, don't they?
Could do with another coat, but I won't bother. I think.
Well, you can cover it anyway, aren't
Yeah. Well, I'm going to splat it. I don't know what's going to cover it or not. We'll soon find out.
you? Yeah. But
What am I going to
you-
use then?
You'd be looking at the colour that you're spotting. What choice
okay,
do we have then?
Well, hang on. Let's take this off for a sec. Because I want to show you how.
Oops.
So I got the usual Joe Sonia paints. But also, I bought these. And I thought, well, seeing they were $9.99, and then they were reduced to $2.99.
Wow.
I thought, well, I don't know.
Give them a
There you
lash.
go. $2.99 from $9.99, and they're really vivid colours. Some of them are anyway. I thought, what if I flash that through the gun? Yellows, pinks. It's got to be Christmassy, so I suppose red.
Red,
Yeah.
yeah.
A red on black is good. With a silver or a white on black. Silver on black like stars, or white like long way away stars. Could have painted it black, really, couldn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Or I could do that, look. Look at that. Ben wouldn't
it's a-
sleep if I did that, would he?
It's a bit pink, yeah.
Hmm. Should we try red and silver?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
for it.
Go for it.
And if not, a bit of white, just see what happens. Now then, do I blast this with it not moving so it goes like stars, rather than centrifuge the outside? Because the outside, of course, it won't go around the corner. It will flick off. Won't it? I
Well,
want to
you'll
get
have
it.
trails on the.
Hmm?
You'll have trails on one part of it, and
You
just
know,
like
on the
dots
other.
on the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't really want that, do we? Well, don't know. Do we want that? I mean, that's open to. I'm definitely going to spin the inside. Right. So move it over a bit. It's in the way.
Just change your camera there when you can.
Yeah, will do. There we are. So, air gun working? Yep. Let's load up one of these, shall we?
Yeah.
What can you see when the camera was like that? Can you see those paints there? No. That's a lot.
No, can you zoom back out a bit?
Right. Put them there a sec. Second. Now, I'm not going to put a wad in this. Last time I had a wad, didn't I?
You did.
Because I was turning the middle out. This is the outside, and I just want to splatter. So I'm not going to put a wad in this. Just going to undo these a sec. I'm just going to put a piece in it and give it a quick blast while it's still to see what the splatter looks like. This may not work, of course, but this is the delight of doing it. Now, I don't have a dropper, which I could do with, so I'm going to have to pick this up with a small paintbrush. Give myself a small paintbrush or two. We'll do the red first, shall we? Carefully lifts lid. Don't know what this is like. I'll just go bought these things, like I say.
Yeah.
They're.
I know you're showing how you're going to load it there, but don't forget to change the camera just when you're going to.
Let's go there a minute. All right, there we are.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
So I get a blodge on our brush, and we're going to load this
That
in.
is a blodge.
Yeah, well, it's not that much. Load that in, look. And I'm only coating around the edges, just around the edges. There's a hole right through the middle.
Right.
All right. Doing that so that just the edges are going to fly out and spread sideways. That's the plan. It may just give me one spot in the might not work. In which case, we add a bit more paint. So then we get our air gun, stick it on the end, come back a distance that we think we're going to be right, aim in the middle, and bang. Right. So that's a few spots that didn't work. More paint.
More paint, I think.
or paint.
Well, it doesn't have to be heavy, does it?
No. It's not necessarily going to be heavy, but I wanted it bigger than
Depending on
that.
what you're going to do on the inside. Anyway, Paul Hoyton, the Grisby Turner, has joined
Hello,
us.
Paul.
Hey, Paul. Welcome along, buddy.
I want this to be little spots, really. I don't want this to be. I don't want it to be
Centrifugal.
centrifuged, because I don't think it'll work very good on the outside of a bowl. So I'll put a little bit more paint in this time than I did last time. I'm not going to pull the trigger so slow. I'm going to pull it fast this time. Go back a bit further because it appeared to
go
be
back a
just
bit
in the
further,
middle.
yeah.
So I'm back about 4 feet away now. Aha!
Well, you can see the colour, definitely.
Yeah.
And it's all over. A little bit missing up there. But while I haven't got any in there, I'll go a bit closer with what the residue is. And it is again.
Oh, there you go. Keep going. That's it.
Right, I think one more of those or not? Yeah, one more of those.
Yeah.
Then we'll put some white on as well. So we'll load this one up. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how long these paints take to dry. They're acrylic, so they shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, dry pretty quick.
Now, remember, people, this is happening. There's a hole through the middle. There's no wad to make this come out like pushed out like a bullet. So I'll go back a bit further and have another go. There's a little bit up there needs doing. Don't stand on the airline, Terry. Right,
No.
I want a tiny bit more up the top.
Up on
So
the top, yeah.
I'll load a tiny bit around the edges. That should make it even. Oh, nothing came out then. Put enough in. Reload. And fire. That'll do for that.
There you
Right.
go. White or silver, was it?
Silver, wasn't it? Well, we'll do silver and white if I need to, but I'm going to do white for silver first. Quickly going to wash out the brush. Got some water with me.
Benjamin says, look like Mr. Blobby sneezed on it.
Hey, you love it, really. You know you do. Well, how else do we know if we don't experiment and play?
That's right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what it's all about.
Yep.
Wash that brush out there. Dip this pen in. And it was quite, it's cold. The paints are really sort of thick, so I don't know what it would like work in the summer. You probably get it flying out 400 mile an hour. But I'm just going to clean the end of this thing so I can put the silver in without getting it mixed too much.
Lucy says it looks like a galaxy. Far,
Yeah, that's what I'm
far
hoping.
away.
I'm hoping it's going to look like that, Lucy, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what the plan was, not to make it look as though it's, make it look as though it is a galaxy or the Earth. Now, this is silver. God, this is lovely looking stuff, this is. Look at that. I mean, that is silver.
It is, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it?
Put that light out of the way. That's with the light off. That's with the light on.
So I know you got the deal from $9.99 down to $2.99. Where did you buy the paints from?
I bought them in a craft store in Spalding. But I can tell you in a minute.
Okay.
I'll show you the lid in a minute of where they actually come from. Right, so we're going to load this one up now. I don't know if this is the same consistency. It may not be. It might come out a lot harder, a lot quicker, a lot, But whatever.
Yeah.
We got to try it. Here we are. Silver. Load said gun. Stand back this time in case it's very gloopy. Right, I'm 3.5, 4 feet away now. Oh, it did it, but did it go silver? It did, but not noticeable at the moment, so we'll blast it again. I put quite a bit in now.
Are you using the same straws that you use for the red?
Yeah, yeah, it's probably got mixed with the pink, mixed with the red a bit, and turned it a bit pink. It's a pen, not a straw. You know, like it's a
Oh, I see.
biro pen. So, right, closer, a bit closer this time. Try 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, that was better.
I got it. Let's move it up this way
Yeah.
to the top. A little bit more for the top. Galaxylization, eh? Right. Here we go. Hey,
Yeah, that done the job.
done the job, done it? Right, put the
Yeah.
gold back. Silver back, I mean.
I don't
Actually,
think you need the white.
No, I don't know. The white would give it that few pink, pink, pink. You know, if I can get a very, what's the word? A very slight white, not too much, but enough to just brush this, blow this out a minute. If I can get it so that I've only got a little bit of white, but you get like some spots. That looks like close stars, doesn't it? Rather than distant stars. So find the white one. There it is. Undo it. Turn that light off a minute. It's a bit bright in my eyes. Take that off of there. Oh, now this is very liquidy compared to the others. So this is very liquidy. So this might be, well, the others are really, really thick and gloopy. This is very liquidy. Okay. Yes, it is runny, very runny. See what happens, eh? 4 feet away. There you go.
Oh yeah, that done the job.
All right, just spin it that way. A few bits on the top. Won't put any more in for a minute. I'll just go a bit closer and go boink. There we are. Done. That should do.
Nice. Very nice.
Put the lid on my white. Obviously, because of the white consistency, it didn't need as much pigment to make it white when they made the paint, so they made them thinner. Wash said brush. Put those back in. We'll let that dry for a little minute. While I'm doing that, I can show you this because you can send away from no doubt. Oh, headstock's good enough, yeah. There we are. It is. Get the right angle there.
Ocaldo.
It says Ocaldo craft paints, and they're supplied, made in England by Design Works, Calder Colours Factory. So it's Design Works, etc. Limited. Calder, C-A-L-D-E-R, Calder Colours Limited. All right. So if anybody wants to look up Design Works, etc. Limited, Calder Colours Factory in Leicestershire. LE67 3 November Romeo. So they had them in this craft shop. Going off, I just happened to be wandering around there and saw them at yeah. Now I don't know how long they're going to take to dry, but we can test the inside. Oh, they're dry.
Is it dry already?
Well, the white's not, but the pink and the red and the silver are. So we'll just set that going a little bit. A couple of blasts with this machine.
Little bit of heat.
Bit of warming on it. I mean, the red and the silver's dry. The white's not, but it was a little. It's only just been done, of course, and it was a little bit gloopy, bit liquidy.
Lionel's in. Hi, Lionel.
Good evening, Lionel.
Hello, Lionel. Yeah. I like that. Test a bit of white. If I can find one. Just there. Nope, still a little bit wet, the white. Still a tiny bit wet. So I have to do a bit more. Obviously, really, if you're going to do this, when you're doing it at your workshops, it don't really matter. You wait half an hour for it to dry, can't you? So.
Well, it's always different
What
when
should-
you're on a live, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it's
I should
harder
have done
on a
really
live.
is just took the
Working with
bowl off,
paint.
the chuck off the lathe, then turned another bowl while I was waiting, you know. That'll work, won't it? But you got to do the journey with me. If I'm doing it, you got to do it. Simple as that.
Well, I bet it's giving people ideas.
We got to go on the journey together. It was Colin Izzard. The craft shop was in Springfields. You know, the one right at the end. I can't remember the name of it now. You go right through the complex and out the other side to where all the ducks and the river is and all that. And then you look at left, up the end of there is the craft shop in Springfields. And they had, I think there was about 30 or 40 of these tins in a pile, just standing up, going bagging. That wasn't long ago, so, you know, they probably wouldn't have sold them by now. Probably $1.99 now.
Well, at that
I don't wanna
price, you can't miss it, can you?
Yeah, buy them all.
Got to give them a go.
Methinks that's dry. It
Okay.
is. Right, we know the next thing then. Your gloss lacquer.
Yeah, I was just going to say, don't pick up the black one.
Yeah, spray. Yeah, actually, I'll double check.
After all
Yeah,
that.
it is. Yeah, yeah. That was the end of it. All good fun. Right. Which way is this going? Can't see which way it's going. It's going the right way, I think. So light spray. Let that dry quickly and give it another one, and then that'll be that. Turn it around, we'll hog the inside out and practice the other bit we're going to do.
Paul Finley has just came in. He says, good evening to all. There will be no live tomorrow afternoon. I have overdone it a bit and my back is telling me to take it easy.
Paul. Sorry to hear that, mate. Okay, no live from Paul
Good
tomorrow.
evening, Paul.
Evening
look
to you
after
anyway.
yourself.
For telling us.
You got to listen to your back.
Yeah.
You do.
Obviously, you weren't word turning when you did that then, Paul. Won't ask what you were doing. Your birthday or something, was it?
Terry.
What?
Sunday morning.
William.
Sorry, Paul.
Yeah. Obviously, you could do with 2 more coats and sand it back to make it all best, but I don't bother that. I might do that at. No, I won't. I know I won't. This is just for practice.
You can get a coat of lacquer on it another time anyway.
Yeah, I'm not fussed about it. Right, take that one out of the way. Switch that off. Take that out of the way. Take that out of the way. There we are. Back to normal. I'm going to wipe the lathe down a bit. It's got some dust, black dust where I sanded the other lacquer off. Wipe that out of the way so it's not in the way. Stick into the new clean one. Right. Check. That's still a little bit damp. Bit more warmth. Starting to warm up in the workshop now, mine. Nice and warm in there now.
Good. Are we forecast any more snow?
What's that?
Are we forecast any more snow?
I don't know. I had 3 inches of snow when we woke up this morning.
Cumbria's had a foot.
Has it?
Been
They can
hit
keep
really hard.
They can keep it.
They can. We've
don't
just
want
had a
snow.
sprinkle.
Yeah. That's that bit done.
Excellent.
My little galaxy. Right.
Happy, happy.
Let's get the old chuck key. Undo that. Turn around. Put it back in. Make sure it's running right at the back there. Yep, it is. Okay. Round 2. Just going to move the air gun out of the way so I can get to stand there. Round 2. Right, bowl gouge, where are we? That bowl gouge is getting blunt, so I use another one. There we are.
Oak will
Paint
take
it off
the
a
edge
bit.
off.
Right? Right?
So the oak will take the edge off quick.
Yeah, well, it's turned down a bit. It's a bit too high.
Now Ben says yesterday it was -2, but it felt like -5. Now I went to St Nicholas Fair on Wednesday, and it was 3 degrees, and it was way too cold to even walk around it. We just hid in a cafe out of the way.
There we are then. Take the middle out. That'll be great. Turn up a bit now. 1500. It's not off center now with that. Got a tenon on here. I just remembered I got a tenon. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So like that, you've got rid of the inner.
So I don't go through the bottom. Getting a bit thin.
Philip J says is in South Africa and experienced a heat wave this past month or so. It's a temperature of 37 degrees where he lives. It's 8 minutes past 10 at the moment and 26 degrees. So a bit of snow would be welcome.
Not bad, is it?
Wouldn't stay snow for long.
Certainly wouldn't.
Starting to sing this one, so I'm getting a bit thin.
You're getting thin.
But that won't matter. I guess it'll be the last cut nearly. Just a bit there. Dropped in a bit. Don't let the chisel touch the edge, Ter. Oh, was a nice catch on it. Let the chisel touch the edge of the bowl.
Yeah,
I think I might have knocked it offline.
I think it is. It's after knocking it a small bit.
I was thinking of something else and I moved. And let the chisel touch the edge. Where's it gone? Oh yeah, there. That's all right. Put it back where it was.
I usually do it. I look at the screen over the lathe.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll take a bit more right now to get rid of that little catch I had.
I agree, Ben. Ben's saying if we don't start making a difference, our future looks bleak.
Can't hear you a minute.
It's okay.
It's making too much noise. Right there. We are.
So how thin is that wall now?
It's about 1/8 of an inch. Maybe a bit more. 4 mil. It's the bottom. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's grand. It's grand, Joe.
Getting close to being the same size as the outside.
It's grand. It's grand. I put that back. Get some scientist of papers. Most of that's got black on now, so I can't use that again. So I finish like.
So Ben was saying if we don't start making a difference, our future looks bleak. I blame Terry and all his holidays.
Yeah, I do too. So when whatever they're called, the what they call the Arabs, the Chinese, and all the rest of them stop putting out hundreds of thousands of tons of smoke or whatever it is they're burning out of their industrial sites, then I might stop going on holiday. But they're just burning and burning and burning. There's nothing we can do about it. And, I like the way, I'm not going to get political on it, but I like the way our news or our politicians say, but we are leading the world in climate reduction. Well, so we should. We're a tiny little island when you've got to stop 500 people from making something. And already you cut the emissions down. Whereas,
millions.
Somebody like, some big continent comes along and says, oh, we'll do that. And they cut their emissions by 0.00001%, where we cut ours by 0.2. That's why we are where we are. That's why we are easy world leaders because there's nothing of us. Tiny little island. Who the hell do they think we are?
Only a blip in the general scheme of things.
You know what I mean? In the big scheme of things,
Well,
who the hell is it, you know, they got the audacity to say we're leading the world in this. Yeah. We're also about 0.001 of the size of everybody else. So there we are. Rant over.
Okay.
I started with 120, but I don't know if I need 80. I'll have a look in a sec. I've got any 2 marks in there. Can't tell. So look. No, that's all right.
That looks good. Bailey Woodworks has joined us. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Good evening, Chris.
Yep, it's all right. It's good tiddly for Ridley. 180 next, 180 next. That one there. $240 next. Like Wayne was saying the other day, he sands at the full speed. Why slow it down? I agree with him. Why slow it down? Get it done quicker. Just don't press that hard that you cook the thing. Don't press too hard that you cook the abrasives.
Melt your sanding
Lovely.
arbor as well.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Mine oak does sound nice, regardless. There's no tear out.
Yeah.
Normally on a nice piece of oak, you want very little tear out.
I love working with oak.
Eh?
I love working with oak.
Yeah, I do. One of my favourites, oak and ash. My favourites, I think. Everybody says, "Oh, you is beautiful," and all the rest of it. But for the colours and all that, but this stuff's lovely to work with. Right,
Looks
clean that
lovely.
out a bit. Right, sanding sealer. A little shake. Go to this maybe too. And you're saying, "Ah, no, don't colour it, don't colour it." I'm going to. I don't care.
You go for it, mate.
I'm going to. I'm going to.
Shoot the hell out of it.
I'm going to shoot the hell out of it. That's what I want to do. I'm going to get it. Right. Dry. Well, since 4 o'clock, that's the first time my diesel heater is gone down to normal tick over. It's been on full blast until a minute ago. It's just gone down now. It's just ticking over now. And the temperature now is 19 degrees. That's perfect. So I like 19 degrees. I have my house at 18 degrees or 19. I'm going to sit down for a sec. Just let that dry off and contemplate what I'm going to do next. Next is going to be black varnish and spin job. And I think, what do you reckon on
centrifugal?
what do you reckon on black and gold Joe Sonia's? Christmassy, innit? Yeah. Think that would work?
Yeah.
Answers on a postcard.
Do that, yeah.
Right. Should we try in another 10 seconds? 15. Did I finish my Canon? I did.
I was just reading that.
I did, Mark. Didn't I show it you? I put pictures on social media. It's up in my art workshop at the moment, which is closed up. Not for the winter, but it's just closed up. I did finish it, yeah. That's perfect now. Look at that, that's lovely. Right.
That was a
Wait.
great looking piece, that cannon.
It was one. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
even surprised myself. I got it identical to the when I did 50
Yeah.
years, 50 years ago. Yeah, what's 50 years?
Sometime if you get time,
Oh well.
do up a blueprint for it, and
I was going to do a drawing of it, and
yeah,
shouldn't put that on first. Got to put the table on first. It won't stay there.
because I'd like to give it a go.
I will do. It's relatively simple. Well, in fact, it is really simple to make because it's simple because it's just round turnings. The only difficult part is the wheels. You have to have the sequence of making them and just know how to make them. That's all. Once you know the sequence of making them, they're easy. It is, you know, it's basic turning to a proportional size, and then the sequence of doing the wheels, they're a bit difficult in that they got to be done correctly. Like, what do I want? Black lacquer, don't I? Where do I put that? Over there.
And you turned most of them from oak as well, didn't you?
Yeah, all turned from oak, and the base was made of oak, and the A-frame, because it comes with an A-frame, you know, that was made of oak as well. The only thing that wasn't oak was on the one of the thing. I got a screw that screws the cannon up and down, give the angle of shot. The top was oak, but I drilled in a piece of, what's it called? Boxwood. Piece of boxwood, because I threaded the boxwood to go in the tap. Right. So I hand threaded the boxwood to fit in, and oak doesn't take a thread very well. So I threaded it, and that put it in. So it's the only thing that was not, and it was a piece about inch long, less than a quarter inch across. Right, here we go, black lacquer. Off again. Move that tool rest out of the way. Switch on. I was tempted to go back because I not missed a little bit, but it didn't get quite enough on it. But it'll run if I do that. It'll run on it for sure. I don't do it. So I'll let it go like that. Right, 8 gun.
Ben's asking, do you think it would sell well? Price would have to match the effort.
What, the cannon?
I presume he's talking about the cannon, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I was 16, at 18 I was when I finished that cannon. 72 now, you work it out. I did it as an apprentice in Her Majesty's Dockyard in Plymouth, Devonport. And you had to have a special chit as an apprentice to take anything home. Of course, you make it for your mum, don't you? And I was walking out of the dockyard gate, and a policeman stopped me, which they got to do anyway, because you're walking up with a chit in a box in your hand, you know. You got a chit there, boy? I said, yeah. Let's have a look then. This is back in 1969-ish. He took me in the office, took it out, had a look at it, and said, right, he said, I know you could take it over your mum, don't you? I said, yeah. He said, I'll give you £100 now for it. And I was earning, my pay then was £3 10 shillings a week. So £100 was how many months' pay?
Yeah, it was a lot anyway.
He said, I'll give you £100 cash now if you give it to me. And I said, but I got a chit, so you can go take a run and.
Yeah.
And I took it home. So I don't know what the cannon will be worth now. The brass one, probably a lot of money.
Ben was he was talking about the wooden one.
And the wooden one, you know, you gotta be. Yeah, I suppose. How long did it take? Really, 4 lives, 2 hours on one live, and 1 3/4 hours on the other 3. So yes, but that was only because I messed about, you know. I mean, showing you how to do it and things. If I did it properly, I could probably do it in a day, finished, half a day. You know, turn all the components. I had to make the base, of course. You know, the A-frame, and glue that together and chisel that out with hand chisels and saws and all the rest of it. Glue it and fit it together, plane it, because I wanted it identical to the one I had.
Yeah.
So I had to make that, The wheels, it took a live to do 3/4 of a wheel. No, a wheel and a half. Then basically, so it took about 2 hours. So 2.5, 3 hours to do both wheels and glue. Get them all glued up. We got them. I made the spokes as well, didn't I? Really?
You did, yeah.
Didn't have to make them. I could have got bought bringing dowel. Really, 1/8 of an inch dowel would have done it, but I didn't. I made them. So I wanted to make the whole thing. But I could have just put 1/8 of an inch dowels in there or whatever.
Yeah. Lucy is asking, when did you make the wooden one, Terry?
Oh, blimey, when was it, William?
Can't remember.
About a year ago.
Well, it was easy, I
Was it
suppose.
before Christmas or after Christmas? I think it was after Christmas.
Was it this year? Was it?
I have a feeling it was.
I mean, I
Have a
could go and
look,
look,
suppose.
but I'm up. In fact, what you could do, Lucy, is go back in my channel and just look. 'Cause it tells you I'm making a cannon. On the last, just go down the lives. There's not many of them, so on the videos or whatever. There isn't that many of them, so you could probably take you 5 minutes to find it, if that.
Yeah, Colin says it was about 14 months ago.
14 months ago, yeah.
Oh,
It's
right,
about,
so it
yeah,
was.
it's got over a year ago. But I'll dig it out. Yeah, I'm meaning to actually make it up so that it is. And that's that one done. I need another coat now. I've got to get that bit there. Dry. Now, I'm reckoning I'm probably going to have to put a ballistic missile in this one. No.
Yeah. Grandma Rucher says, I think it was March this year.
Oh, well done, Ruth. March this year. Okay, that's me
Yeah.
screwed up. I don't know. I'll have to go
I'm
back into
just
the
looking.
videos and look. I know I did the barrel and quite a bit of bits and pieces. The keg, powder keg, and the cannonballs. One live, I think. And then I did the wheels and another live. Well, actually, 2 lives because I did the wheel. And the way you do it is you make the wheel, but it's sitting on the piece of timber you made it on. So you make the center boss and the outside at the same time. And then you make the outside of the wheel with another piece, but with it still on its tenon. And then you drill the holes and fit the spokes while it's still all in one piece, and glue the outside on. So you've got basically 2 pieces of timber and it glued together, so you can't see inside of it. Inside is a whole wheel, and then 2 tenons, one on each end. Then you put it back one way and mark how deep you would have been, marked before you put them together, glue them, so you know where you got to part off one side, trim that one up, grip the boss on the other side, and trim the other side up. It's pretty. Just the working that bit out took me a while before I got that right. I didn't practice it. It just took me a while to work out how I was going to do it. Once I'd found how to do it, that was it. So, and it is, I must say, it's identical to the brass one.
It was, absolutely.
It's spot on. It is
yeah.
to 1/2 millimeter.
From next to
Oh
one
yeah,
to
of course.
another.
My apprenticeship, working in metal, I used to have to turn things to 1/10,000th of an inch. So my eye's pretty good with that, getting it quite small. Let's check that, shall we? Right, I'm going to give it another coat. There's a few patches there. And that will be that. Just let that dry off. Ooh. Don't want to go too fast, then it might slip. Little fan eater on it again.
I just found your video there, Terry. It says it was streamed 1 year ago.
Oh, 1 year. Look at that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well done. Put a link in the chat if you like.
I
Well, there were 3
can't
videos,
find-
wasn't it?
There was three lives, yeah.
Yeah.
Just go back through Terry's channel and you'll see it on it.
Yeah, you'll see it there. Well, I'm going to let this dry proper a minute, so I'm going to sit down for a sec because this is the one that's going to count. This one is going to
Yeah.
make a nice big bang.
No need to rush it.
Now, should we missile this, do you think? Should actually put a bung in the back to make it splatter. Of course, it's going to hit the machine and hit the thing, and it's going to make a
Yeah.
big mark. Whereas, but the other way, it doesn't come out that, it takes a while to come out, doesn't it? It comes out splattery. And I don't know whether that will have the great effect or not. What do you think?
I think without the wad. It's up to yourself, whatever you want.
Try it without the wad first, shall we? I can
Yeah.
always wipe it off. Joe Sonia's, you can wipe off with water. Wet tissue, providing it's not dry, But yeah, that's what I would do, I think. Let's check that now. Touch dry. It's touch dry, but it's tacky. But it's like, I'm not going to give it any more spray.
No, I think you've
Now
enough.
then, I'm going to have to clean this out. It's probably dry now through there, though, wouldn't it? I would think, And to pull a cotton bud through or something I can get both sides of this cotton bud. Clean the inside out. I don't want it pink going through, do I? So let's use some cotton buds and give it a clean. Could have gone in
Probably
the house.
dry inside now, is it?
No, still wet. It's cold in here, isn't it? It's not red hot in here. And it's inside the tube, so it tends not. There's no air I can get around it, no circulation, so. But I can get it near enough. Nearly clean, just a bit of one more. Clean that out with that. Turn it around with that cotton bud. Clean that out as well. Yeah, I'll do it. Right. Joe Sonia's. Put that down there. Switch off. Let's try it. Ah, here we go then. Take a tool rest out of the way so I'm not in the way when I pull said trigger.
So you're
Right,
going for
you reckon without the...
It's up to yourself.
No, I'm going to blame somebody. You reckon without?
It might as well be me, so.
Joe Sonia's gold iridescent paint. Now I think we need a fair lump in it, don't we? So we'll look, see when it comes out.
Yeah, don't have it flown out the other end now, Terry.
There's quite a bit in there. That'll do. Right. Let's try that, shall we? Get the gun.
So you're going for centrifugal or...
I'm going for centrifugal. I'm going to, first of all, put that to there. Is that better, or do you want to see it close up? See it close up?
Yeah.
See the reaction close up? Now, do I do it fast first time or slow first time and fast second time? I'll do it fast.
Yeah, Peter's just put a link in there for the video of the cannon build.
Thank you, Pete. Right, we're going up, 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 up. We're on the 2,000.
Wow.
500.
Ooh, that's
Like to do.
fast.
Ready then? Light the
That's
blue
fast.
touch paper and stand back. Right, here's the gun. And load in the gun. Gun's loaded. Ready? Aim for the middle, tar.
Oh,
This looks good.
Slow it down.
Oh
Wow.
yeah,
oh
Look at
wow,
that.
that turned out good.
that's quite even, that isn't it?
That's good. That's pretty good.
That was without the wad.
I think it's better without the wad.
Yeah, because
It
it would
is.
have made a proper bang in the middle, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Lump. Right. Is that all the colours we want? Or do you want another one? Different
tiny
colour.
little bit of red. I think a tiny little bit of red. in it.
Yeah, red. Yeah, you're a boogers of red, you lot, aren't you? Right. Let's put my gun back over there. Let's find the red now. Where's Joseph? Where are you?
Wooden Burl says that looks cool. That does
Red
for sure.
iridescence. Here we are. Just give it a quick clean out with cottonish to buds. I've got to try and gauge. You say just a little bit of red, you know. I've got to try and gauge
Yeah.
what a little bit of red is.
Smidgen.
Oh, pardon me.
God bless you.
Mm. So not so much as the gold then, obviously. Right, put that on there. Let's get the red out. So Sonia,
Martin Dickinson
iridescent
said that's
red.
one of your best splatters yet.
Thank you. Now this is I only got to do half what I did then, didn't I? So
Yeah.
let's get this.
Now
out.
Haley has said Biwan Joe paints pink.
Oh yeah. Should I do something else then? This is pink. It comes out pink, doesn't it? What else you got though?
I'll stick with it.
Gold and pink, does that go together?
Yeah.
What else we got? We got blue, green, turquoise green, or violet. Golden. Well, I don't know what to put on
It's a
now.
difficult one.
Yeah.
Actually, that is looking bleak.
Wooden Burl says the green is nice.
Yeah, but the gold looks a bit
Yeah, it looks a bit
Uh,
greeny, yeah.
near green, so want a contrasting color really. So I'm going to put
Well, I'll go with blue then.
I'm going to put a pink in. Blue might not look good on black. Well, I don't have to use this mine. I could use a red of the other one, other color. Can I don't know.
Yeah,
No,
Professor said red from the other pots.
Red from the other pot. Let's do it again. Where's the other pot? There it is. Right, you got a red and a pink. Which one do you want?
Lucy says turquoise green.
Oh, she's always bloody awkward.
Yeah.
That's the word for you, Bundy. Awkward. One of these?
Red.
That
Red.
one.
Haley and Rob say red.
Red. Right,
Run with it.
undo that lid. I'm going to have to get a brush for this. Where's my brush? Over here. Got that. Not too much this time, you said?
Yeah, everyone is saying red.
I've got to have enough, and I've got to put enough in, though. Right. Hey! Get me gun. Switch on. What we got now? Get it back up to 2,250. Right. Loaded. Aim for the middle.
Oh, yeah.
That's delicate.
Pete says, I vote wood coloured. What do you say, William?
Just shut your mouth.
I'm for sure, Pete.
There's the red.
that's-
It's not iridescent, though, see? It's just a
No.
red colour.
It
But I
doesn't
think it's
matter,
just
does
enough. It's just enough.
it? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a smidgen.
Just
smidgen.
enough
Brian
colour.
says he's back.
Is he?
Oh,
He is.
Get on here then.
get him in.
Right, let's let that dry a minute. Now I've got to let that spin around, dry up. I'm going to sit down while that dries a sec. Get your backside in here, Oosby.
Russell says, you found 50p for the meter then, Brian?
Yeah, he probably switched it off because he thought, no, I ain't paying that much. That's one thing we haven't been plagued with is
Power cuts.
yeah, power cuts. There's a boy. He's on. There he is. There he is. There he is. Enough of that. Blimey. Oh.
Oh, I'm back.
He's back. Here we are, Brian.
Look what happened in your absence.
The electricity is back on. Yay.
Yes. Pain in the butt now. Cool.
Well, let me just mute. I was watching on YouTube there, so I have to mute that first.
Okay.
Right now, I'm back. I think. What am I watching now?
Paint dry.
Paint dry.
Paint dry. Oh God, again. You're not doing that projectile painting again, are you?
Oh, I
Yeah.
am. I'm advancing it, Brian. I'm
Oh, are you?
advancing forward.
And there's been advancements.
There's been
Oh, has there?
advancements. Yeah.
Rita has.
Aurora
What am I,
Woodcraft
Brian?
has joined us.
Tell me, what am I?
I hope invincible, Gary. Invincible.
Invisible.
I hope you haven't got the
Invisible.
multi-barreled paint gun yet.
No, I ain't got a
It's in
multi-barrel one.
production. It's in production, though.
Yeah, you got
That's
one,
good,
haven't you? You're
because-
making it.
Watch
It's
this
made.
space.
It's ready. It's
You're ready to
go
go,
on
is it?
Thursday. Yep,
Well, there you
Thursday,
go.
I hope. Keep your
Yeah,
fingers crossed.
cooking on gas.
Oh, this has opened up a can of worms. This has.
I've had
Aye.
several people actually text me and email me and chat to me and saying, that, do you mind if I have a go? I said, no, that's what I'm doing it for. I'm showing you everybody so they can have a go. This is like, get on with it. Just enjoy it. You know, why not?
Yeah.
Everybody got to enjoy it.
Yep, just have fun with it.
Wouldn't be a bad idea if when you did it and you know, if you did a demo, you could say, my mate Terry showed me how to do this. Doo-doo-doo.
No,
That'd be good. But it doesn't matter. As long as you enjoy doing it, get
Um,
into it.
Aurora Woodcraft says I could have washed my face before I came back. The cheek of it.
Wash
Yeah.
it with a metal blade.
Actually, Aurora, he
That's-
could have scruffy toed.
It's very funny actually because Michelle and I just had a conversation before she went to bed in the dark.
About a new razor blade.
No, about the dogs razor dogs clippers coming out tomorrow.
Good
You go,
man.
Michelle.
So I may
get
have
him.
less of a beard tomorrow.
You get
him
rid of
sheared.
it.
Get him sheared.
Dances with Avlax has joined us. Good evening, mate.
And
Hey,
Michael,
Mike.
She who must be obeyed is not impressed.
hey, I'm just a friend and I'm not impressed.
Ah, you can shut up, though. I'm not care about you. You're hundreds of miles away. Who cares?
I don't know. It won't take me long to get there.
Ah, that's true.
Done. Take that off of there.
Rob says he tried it with a bazooka and blew my workshop away today.
Bluish workshop away, yeah. Oh, there it is,
I
look,
know.
by the way. I'll just turn that slowly so you can see. A little bit of pink
Oh.
in the middle, a
Mm,
little
it's
bit of
quite nice.
gold.
It's very pink, though.
Not pink. There's a little bit of pink, gold, and black. But
I can see the gold, I can see the black, but the pink
Well-
is very, very distinct.
yeah,
It
the
is
Let me put it
chat,
on full screen till I
they wanted pink.
pink.
They wanted
Who
red,
said-
and that is red.
It's not very red.
It is red, yeah.
The back of it, Brian, if you haven't seen the back,
No, I haven't seen the back. No,
you see the back. There's
just
the
here,
front.
Terry. I haven't seen the back at all. That looks
Oh,
nice.
no, there's the back.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you say, look at that.
Mhm, I like
Intergalactic.
There's a bit of a textured look about the paint as well.
it. It has a bit of text about it. Yep. What was that you used on that side? Joe Sonia's.
Oh, wow, no, I'll show you now,
Oh.
because you missed this, didn't you? Right, here
I
we
missed
go,
it,
here we go. Yeah, no, hang on, then, wait.
I was sitting here in the dark
Yeah,
trying to read a book
what I
by
used
torchlight,
was,
which is no fun.
I'll use this, Brian. Hang on, pull that back up, drop that off. Ding.
If you beat the range and
Boing.
buy more stuff, I'll go kick your ass. Oh. Oh,
That'll have an
right.
expensive, mind.
I might
It
know
was-
he went for a bargain, eh?
It was $9.99. That
Ah, right.
reduced to $2.99.
You're in the range again. Is that the range? No.
No, I got these in a little craft shop. Well, not little, it was a fairly big craft shop
Hmm.
down in Springfields in Spalding.
Oh.
They had about 50 to 100 sets of these sitting on the counter, and they said $2.99. I thought they look nice. They're acrylic paints. They're very thick, but
Okay.
they fire lovely.
Good
Painted on the
job.
back of there. Look, there's a silver, red, pardon me, red, silver, and white.
Hmm.
But without doing the without spinning it. That was a splatter gun job.
All right. Okay.
From about
Looks
3.5
nice.
feet away.
Yeah, from about 3 or 4 feet.
Good job.
So that worked out.
The inside is quite impressive too. Were you spinning the inside?
Yeah,
Yeah.
spun the inside, 2,000
Yeah.
revs.
I like that.
Ah,
Yeah.
so did I. It's a great effect. Well
And
done,
that was
Terry.
with without the missile, Brian.
That's without the missile, without putting
Yeah,
the
that-
wadding in.
The wad,
No,
yeah.
yeah, that's it, yeah. And I didn't.
Oh, so that's
I'll
you
put
just spraying it then, rather than.
Well, no, I pulled the trigger right quick, so it went, "Puh," but it didn't. The wad didn't come out and hit the middle, and
And
cause
put a splatter
cause a-
effect in it.
you know,
Very even, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Quite
So,
nice,
so
isn't
did you have a bit of wadding in it? Yeah.
No,
No
No,
wadding.
just-
No. No.
filled it
wadding,
with
just-
paint. I say
Right,
filled it. I only put about 2 or 3 mils of a biro width,
Aye.
2 mil maybe, and it was enough. Instant, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's why you're getting the very little centrifugal bit in it, because it comes out as a spray more than a lump.
Yeah, because it hits it, and then you get lots of little centrifugal
You do, aye.
shoots
Yep.
off it, like you see.
Hmm. Yep.
But they're like you see they're only sort
I
of
see the
hitting
red
and
better now.
spraying, hit and spray rather
Yep.
than
Mhm.
long streaks. Yeah, you
Well,
might be able to see it
you-
better there then.
I'm wondering if it was thinned down a little bit, would you get
Yeah, it might
slightly
go
longer
further. It's thinned. Yeah, it might blast it quite away
Well.
if it was thinned out.
You'll end up atomizing the paint, depending on how powerful your air gun is.
Yeah, but I was gonna say yeah. If you gets a good blast,
need
it'll
to-
atomize. As you say, we don't really want that, do we?
No, you don't. You want it to be quite chunky.
No, it's just don't know if this is
It's nice. Danny. Looks good.
dried hard enough yet to press
the
it on a
camera.
jam
No, you
chuck.
might take it off it, Tara, I'd say.
No, I don't
Well,
think it's
which
dried
is-
enough. I'll take the tenon off tomorrow.
Cool,
Yeah.
Joss.
No, I got. It take me ages to get them out and use them. So.
That's true. Yeah.
Lewis has
Lewis
joined
is in.
us, the Klondike
Ah,
Craftsman.
hi, Lewis.
Hello,
Hey,
Lou.
Hi,
Lou.
Lewis.
You are, Lewis. You haven't seen it? That's my latest creation.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
My cosmic base.
Cosmic Christmas Bowl.
Mm.
And in the middle.
That is really impressive on the inside. The outside,
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean it was an experiment, Brian. It's just
I know,
an
I
experiment.
know. But
Like I
prefer
said,
the
we can-
inside. Yeah, the inside
so
is
do I.
impressive. Like that's
Yeah,
impressive.
so do I, yeah. So we could. I mean, I could take the outside off and whatever, and do it again.
Oh, you're
Or-
fine. It's good. It's a good bowl.
Just,
It'll be
it was
fine.
just a.
How you go?
trial and
How
error
you
job.
go
Didn't
finish
go.
the foot, Terry? How you go finish the foot? Just leave it
Oh,
plain.
I was just going to go plain and put my little, leave it
And put your
plain,
logo in it,
and
yeah.
then put my logo in the middle. Yeah. I don't want to do it. I don't want to press it against anything till it's really dried off.
No,
hard.
leave it. Best leave it 24 hours before you take the foot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You might even get a coat of
Just-
lacquer on the inside of that as well.
Yeah,
That-
absolutely.
that
I
would be
could
good
do that
fun.
actually. In fact, I could do that now, couldn't I? Do Sonia's work if they got lacquer on them?
Enchanted Wood Designs wants to know what pressure you've got coming through your gun.
100
times.
psi.
100 psi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
do
weren't
any half
messing about
measures. Full power.
Full of the pipe.
then. Full of the pipe, he says.
If I put this on now, I can
Pedal
give it
to
a
the
coat of
metal.
lacquer, can I?
You could, eh?
Yeah, pedal to the metal, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't hang about 100 psi.
I only
No
put
point
50 psi through my.
No point doing it any different.
Lewis says, very cool.
I just picked up the black gloss lacquer.
That would be a good mistake.
I just picked it up and I thought I better check that.
Mind you, it'd be better than grey undercoat. Because that's what I did to mine.
turn that off.
You a fly on the wall there.
we go in?
Lucy just shouted at you. She said, "Terry, don't
Hmm?
you turn that off."
Right.
So you've not to be turning it off. It's fine. She said, "It's good." You never paid attention when you were taught how to use that aerosol either.
Don't worry about it. I'm not as good as everybody else.
Supposed to do it in thirds. Well, you did the same finishing course that I did.
I never did it.
Yeah. Oh, you lie teller, you.
I haven't done it.
That's time you did.
I'm at time.
I done it, but I'll have to do it again because I forget most of it.
What's that there flipping around? Something
That's-
white going around the inside.
There'll be a
is that-
common. There'll be a common
Hang on, what's that
problem.
there? Oh no, that's all right. It's gold. I thought that little white speck going around is a bit of dirt, but it's not. It's gold.
I don't need to do it because when I have a problem, I just ring Brian.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the one.
Nice one.
How do you do this? Oh no bother. Yeah. Oh, I was looking at my torch earlier and I've just found it. Oh, good.
Ready for next time.
That's clever. It was sitting right here at my desk. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with
I'll
that,
give
Terry. I like that.
you another cup.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah. It is
That's
good.
two very good ones now in a row.
Like
Mhm.
it's going to go wrong at some point because, like I said to William and Joe, when
Entertaining.
it is like an experimental. I've never done it before, so I'm experimenting and
I'll
different
tell you
ways.
what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll do, Terry.
It's going in the
We'll
right
make it.
direction.
We'll make it go wrong on Thursday.
No, you'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. I'm not. I know.
We'll give it a go on Thursday, I think, for the laugh.
Yeah, it's got
Make up
you,
a paint Gatling gun.
yeah.
Currently it's 4 barrels, but I might make it 6.
4 barrels he's doing, people. Brian's doing a 4-barrel shot. That's
Watch
a bit
this
tacky.
space.
A little bit tacky. Give it a bit of warmth. I think not too close. A little bit of warm on it.
Alex the wood butcher says it's been so long since I finished a bit of wood that I need to do the course again. Indeed.
That's the other
Ben,
thing.
It's not 360 on Thursday. It couldn't be.
It is
Why is 360 on Thursday?
because we missed the other one, didn't we?
Every time I changed my day from Monday to Thursday, now you're having 360s on Thursday.
Yeah,
What's
because
going on here?
we had to he said we had to change the date because we missed it. He had that his computer blew up, didn't it? Right, let's get this one in a minute.
The gods are conspiring against me at the minute, aren't they? Well, I'm going to do. Can't do Tuesday. That's Doug. Wednesday's Wayne.
Friday is Steve.
Friday
Yeah.
night, Steve.
Saturday, Wayne. Well, maybe Saturday.
I'm left with tomorrow night then.
I'll just do tomorrow night. What's wrong with tomorrow night? Day's tomorrow.
Monday.
Monday. Yeah, do tomorrow night. What are you? Paul's not doing tomorrow.
No, he's suffering a bit with his back, so-
Lunchtime. So you can do
Really?
lunchtime, Brian.
Oh, I don't want to do lunchtime.
Okay.
I'll need a bit of time to have a wee practice.
Oh, come on. I never practiced at all. I did it live.
Don't
as
give me
it
any of
happened.
that rubbish, Derry.
I
Take
did
it
not
off the cuff.
practice at all. Straight off the cuff, mate. That's
Straight
because
off
I'm
the cuff.
invincible and you're not.
We'll see about that.
Straight off the cuff, boy. In, bang. Do it.
Yeah.
Let
Luckily
the
it
people
worked.
see whether you mess it up or not.
Luckily it worked.
What do you mean, luckily?
I think we'll take a
Wow.
vote in the chat. There's 60 people watching. Who wants to see this live tomorrow lunchtime or tomorrow evening? There you are.
Well, there's a couple of people already saying tomorrow.
Brian's
YouTube.
Gatling gun. Brian's Gatling gun, we'll call it.
Well, it's not a Gatling gun. It's just a multi-barrel gun.
See, there's one person in the chat knows me. Lewis says I'm invincible. Hold on, Lewis.
No, he's
It's
talking about me.
invisible, he says.
Susie says tomorrow evening. Lucy
My
says
glasses
tomorrow
aren't that
evening.
good.
Haley says tomorrow evening.
Evening.
The Professor
evening.
evening.
Yeah, go
Tomorrow
evening.
night it is
Yeah.
then.
I can't make
Ivy,
it tomorrow
Benjamin.
night.
Tomorrow night,
Why can you not make it tomorrow?
7:15.
I have an appointment.
Oh, all right, okay.
Is it your
Do I have
birthday?
to- Am I letting you off? It's not your birthday tomorrow.
Is it your birthday, William?
No, I
His
said I have an
birthday's-
appointment tomorrow.
Just
Shut it.
wonder. Yes, I say, is it your birthday?
No, it's not.
No, that's this morning.
Wrong appointment.
Wrong appointment.
Oh my God.
Of course, I forgot. Yeah,
He said
like
it
Brian.
again.
You're not like Brian, are you? SAS trained. Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Terry,
Brian.
behave yourself.
So it's Brian. Could not say that.
No, behave.
Pete says either tomorrow lunchtime or tomorrow evening will be good, Brian.
I'm
Paul
available.
Hoyton says evening.
Evening.
Wurzel says evening.
7:15 tomorrow night, people. Brian's putting his
7:30.
link in now.
7:30.
7:30, putting his link in now. Unless he
I'm
gets
not.
another power cut.
I haven't got a link.
Stick it up tomorrow.
I'll stick it up tomorrow.
Right, let's have a look. See what that's. Yeah, I
It's
should
not
change.
too late though, as people need their beauty sleep. Yeah, you're right there, Ben. Some people in particular.
Can we get some of our far? Oh, it's still a bit tacky. Far flung audience live in Australia, so you can't be too late, Brian.
Can't be much about that, though, Terry. Can't please everybody. Pete says too late for that, Ben. You're quite right there, Pete. Particularly in Ben's case.
Yeah.
And Terry's, of course.
Hey,
What?
you start.
Aren't you glad I'm back?
Yeah, of course I am.
Oh
You'll let you
yes.
know.
It's been quiet without you.
I know.
We struggled through though.
You mean it's been peaceful without me?
We struggled through. Yeah, peaceful.
We need someone in
okay.
to extract the pee from Terry.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy. That's easy.
There it is.
Don't let the size of those fingers fool you, boys. That's only a wee small bowl.
8 inches.
They're hobbit fingers. He must have shaved. He must have shaved the
Oh.
hair off the back of them.
Look at
today
that.
as well.
Look at that, eh? You impressed, Brian?
I'm impressed with that. Yeah.
Oh my.
Although
that looks-
the red,
looks
the
great.
red's a bit pinkish, but it's nice.
Well, yeah, well, that's all we could get really, but
Red's
sorry,
really
that-
difficult to get to be a nice
is.
red on.
and
Vibrant
especially
red,
to do
yeah.
a splatter. I could have used that really nice red ink, but the trouble is the red ink is it's very, very watery, isn't it? Could have mixed it with flour, I suppose.
Ben says it's not so much needing beauty sleep. He says you need to hibernate, really.
Hey.
Join the club, Ben. Join the club.
The real reason Brian went off earlier, pretended he had a power cut, he had to go for a nap.
No, he didn't.
One bowl, people.
And now we can see the
Proper.
proper size of it.
Yeah.
Well, see that nice bench he uses as tidy as it always is.
And there's the other bit. Well, actually, that bench is quite tidy because all those bits now will go back in the thing
Uh-huh.
and
Will
it'll
they?
be back to normal.
Mhm,
There, that.
mhm.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
It is, eh?
Cosmic bottoms.
It's a cool effect.
There we are.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Right,
Excellent.
time to go.
It's
Time to say goodbye.
Thank
Thank you everybody for joining me. If you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up on the way out. If you don't go back. You don't need to. You don't want to. I've got to tidy this workshop now. My
And,
heater's just
and
kicked in at full
subscribe any
speed.
of us that hasn't.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, why have you not subscribed? See, Terry's on 710 subscribers now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because of
Yeah,
my
go
Splatter
there.
Bowl last week, I've had 12 subscribers.
Woohoo!
So I thought it was very nice of them. Thank you, Colin.
It's, Susie said, very suitable for onto the Christmas table.
Thank you, Susie.
Absolutely.
That's what it was meant to
Oh,
be. It was meant to be a
you look nice.
Christmas sweet bowl.
Hmm.
So I thought, all the little colours.
So this is Terry's hashtag project, is it?
It's my hashtag
It
product.
is.
Yeah, the little sweet bowl.
Hashtag, Christmas
Stephen and I-
sweet bowl, is that it?
Yeah, Christmas
Yeah.
sweet bowl. Yeah. Yeah. So that
Good
was
job,
So you can do one and bling it up any way
my
you like.
version. My version.
Harvey Klein just joined us. Hi, Harvey.
Hope
Hi,
not
Harvey.
to get- Harvey was in before.
Oh,
It
was he?
was in before.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
just said good
He
evening.
says good evening. He's going, I expect, because he
All
knows
right,
I'm finished.
All right, Harvey. Talk to you later.
Yeah, don't forget, if you do the hashtag sweet bowl, anything less 8 inches or less diameter,
Okay.
anything you want, and please have it in by Friday. Not this
15th or
Friday
something.
coming, Friday afterwards. all into Steve SK Crafts.
At geekyinternet.com.
Yeah, and then we'll all have a little montage.
And what
In the meantime, I shall take that further off tomorrow when that's hardened off. I don't want to press against it now in case I smudge it. And then put my logo on the back and get some pictures up. Let everybody see it. Until then, it's probably going to be that way. Bring these little micros back. Swampy, with his red hat on, his scruffy beard. But Michelle's going to get at him tomorrow, so we may not see his beard tomorrow night.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
there's always one.
Merry Christmas, everybody. It's now December.
Yes, Ben. That was my plan as well. I'm thinking of doing that. Applying it
What's
to
the plan? What's
boxes.
the plan? What's the plan?
I'm going to
yeah.
apply that
Play
technique
it
to
to a
boxes
box.
next.
Mm.
When I've perfected it here. Well, actually, I say perfected it. It's luckily worked out twice. Okay, so it may be that it works out okay every time because that's how easy the technique is.
So you watch
Hope you
this
all try it
space.
anyway. If not, well, hope you enjoy watching it. Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
Bye, everyone.
everybody.
Take care. Thanks for
everybody.
coming in.
Say goodbye, Brian. You're frozen, Brian.
Yep,
Bless.
he's frozen.
Is that
Everybody,
much
Brian's
tonight,
frozen.
has he?
So he's not having a good day. Never mind. We'll see you all in a little bit. I'm going to press the button now. Just Brian's
care,
frozen.
everyone.
And he looks better. He's quiet, like, hasn't he? Button's pressed.